Hello, welcome back to my channel. Today's video it's a little bit mish-mash. If you want to have a glimpse into the mind of a newly mother of two who is very, very busy and very, very overwhelmed all the time, just watch today's video because it's just so mishmashy. I've been filming bits here and there for today's vlog, but I've realised that not much of it coincides, so I'm a bit sorry about that. But we've got an Audi haul, we've got gardening, we've got meals, we've just got a bit of everything in today's video, so I hope that's okay. It does sort of jump from day to day a little bit because I was just filming bits and pieces here and there. Just been my birthday, so we had a really lovely weekend. Spent a lot of time with family and friends and in the garden, and we went out for really nice meals. So yeah, I feel like I've had a really nice last few days, and I've just taken Oren to forest school. I started the morning with a flat white and it was lovely. I didn't really have time for breakfast, so I'm about to make breakfast and I'll make that with you guys. Beautiful and sunny outside. Such a challenge getting sun cream on them in the morning. Every morning I have to like rear myself up for the sun cream battle, but we got through it. It was a bit easier today because I feel like we've been putting it on every single day for like the last week. He's almost sort of accustomed to it now. We go on holiday very, very soon, so yeah, trying to get used to that sun cream application because when we're on holiday we're definitely going to need it. Anyway, so I'm just about to make breakfast. I didn't have time before I dropped him off at forest school. I've put Jasper down for a nap. Fingers crossed it lasts longer than half an hour. We're at the age stage where he does need help between sleep transitions, like after 30 minutes or 45 minutes. He needs help going back to sleep, but I've put him in Oren's bed today because Oren's bedroom has the block out, you know, from the brand blackout blinds, and they're fully blackout. So it's a lot darker in there. I've got the white noise pumping. So fingers crossed, so I might have to dart up there in a bit. I'm going to start making breakfast whether I get through it to the end or not. Who knows? But as I was dropping Oren off to preschool, I popped into the community hub, which has lots of rescued food, so food that's out of date that supermarkets are chucking out, but food rescuers actually go and put it in this community hub. Fresh things, so loads and loads of fresh fruits and vegetables, and loads of bakery stuff, so like tons of donut, like baker stuff, and loads of bread. I always just get the breads and the vegetables. I always go for the sourdough because if I buy bread from a supermarket I just go for sourdough generally. So I've got 2 Tesco sourdough bloomers. There were crates of these. Then I also picked up one of these I'm gonna have for breakfast now. How good does this look? Tesco's stone baked jalapeno vintage cheddar bloomer. This with either scrambled egg and cottage cheese. It's going to be stunning in my opinion. And then I'm going to slice and freeze these. These can be for toast for whoever wants it. I'm praying he's still asleep, but now is the half an hour mark. I can't hear anything. I did just check, but I don't want the camera turning on to wake him up. It's delicious. I went with scrambled eggs instead because we haven't got much cottage cheese left, and I know Lawrence, he loves cottage cheese even more than I do, so I'll save that for him. He can have this for lunch with that bread. I have a dandelion tea. It tastes different today. I always start my morning with green tea. Then I have a small coffee, like a flat white, which I make myself, or Lawrence makes me. And then I have dandelion tea or sleepy tea for the rest of the day. Also, this is the coffee we have. So this is specialty coffee from the Aviary, which is coffee and conservation. The Aviary is conservation for parrots and macaws, supporting them in their natural habitats in South America mainly, and this is where the coffee beans come from. So full disclosure, this is my sister's coffee brand. She has opened her own coffee company with her business partner. It is stunning coffee. So the coffee beans are single origin. I mentioned these in a video the other day, and lots of you have gone and ordered her specialty coffee, and actually lots of you have come back and said how much you've enjoyed it. Buy nice coffee beans and you enjoy coffee, please try it. I don't earn anything from her business. Want her business to flourish and do really well because it is such a cool concept, cool idea. So my sister owns parrots. She has rescued parrots that she's taught to free fly and live as free as they possibly can in the UK with a human. At least 5% of her profits to those areas, to habitat for these birds, and also to go against like illegal trading of these birds. Different roasts, so light roast, dark roast. Currently drinking Morning Mist, single origin. So this is an African grey parrot. It's actually from Kenya, so Africa. And they're single origin beans, which is really important. So a lot of the things we buy, like honey, coffee, olive oil is one as well, where although it's like whole olive oil, it's not single origin, so it hasn't come from one place. So you tend to find it's a lot of cheap bits thrown together if it's not single origin. Whereas if it's single origin, it's a bit better for you actually. It's much better for the planet. It's a more nutritional product. So look into single origin things like honey, olive oil, things like that, and coffee beans. So go on and use my code. I don't earn anything, as I said, but please let me know if you do order something, or even if you follow her on social media, let me know just so I can give you a personal thanks. This is delicious. I'm gonna be really brave and check the Ring camera, and he's moving around. I knew it after the 30 minutes. Okay, well, he's not making a sound, so he might actually be moving around in his sleep, but I'll finish this and I'll see how it is. I just realised there's major stripe action going on there. I'm in my son's bedroom and I thought I would vlog some house updates this week. We've just updated a few bits of furniture in the house. I'm just like propping you up on my son's bed because there's nowhere else to put you right now. But we recently moved into this house. It's a beautiful house, but it just needs updating and some redecoration and stuff like that. The only room we've managed to do so far is my 3-year-old's bedroom because shortly after moving in, we then had a baby. So just haven't had the time nor the will to be doing kitchen renovations and stuff. So that will all be coming. Living room, the fireplace, the beams on the walls, and we want to change the conservatory into more of like an orangery, potentially actually an extension where the conservatory is, but all of that is like to come. That's not now. But I am updating furniture, making things just a little bit more practical for us as a family. We received a delivery of drawers yesterday, a new chest of drawers. I did have a big chest of drawers in his bedroom. I've now moved that to our bedroom, and I really like the new drawers we got. They're lovely and stripy. I love anything stripes. They're from Dunelm Mill. Yeah, I need to organise all his clothes a bit better. Put some of his clothes away in the drawer. The new drawers last night, we'd just set them up and he put some clothes away, which is, you know, very lovely, very demure. I don't know, there's something about how he puts stuff away that just doesn't align with how I put stuff away. So I need to rearrange some of the clothes. Here is his new chest of drawers. They're these gorgeous green stripy drawers. They're from Dunelm Mill. I really like them. I think they're really nice. I need to sort out what I'm going to put on the top. I need to sort all of this out and bring this out of the room because I'm going to put the bookshelf there. So I think that will look nice against this wall. So let's get that sorted. Hopefully Mr. will be okay whilst I do that. And these are clothes that don't fit that I need to put somewhere else. Oh! I think that looks pretty cute. So I put his Yoto player up here. Yoto player, his earphones and the card with his first ever jelly cat. That was his first ever jelly cat. I got that for him when he was a tiny baby. By the way, this, I will link this. It's from a very cute small business owner on Etsy that I found. And she makes initials with she makes initials with Liberty prints. We've got a J on Jasper's door as well, which I just love these colours. Is this Strawberry Thief? No, the other one's Strawberry Thief. I forgot what this one's called, but I will link them. So yeah, this is a really nice, if I just come here and pull that too. This is a really nice little section of the room now. The clothes that need to go somewhere, the mat I can roll up. I am getting a different rug for in here as well. So the camera doesn't do it justice, but this room is huge. That is a big double bed and we've still got so much space in here. I'm thinking, so Jasper's got his own bedroom, which obviously he's just a baby, so he doesn't use his own bedroom. If it's anything like the Orin, how we did with Orin, we just co-slept with him until I felt he was ready to go in his own bedroom. We still sort of struggle getting him to sleep on his own all night. Or Orin. Lawrence often has to come in with Orin. In the night he'll wake up and call out for us, and then Lawrence comes in, gives him a cuddle, and then normally he's fine. But yeah, sleeping with my babies is something I will always choose to do. So I haven't done Jasper's room up because there's no point because he doesn't sleep in there. But when he's a little bit bigger, I have a feeling him and Orin are going to want to share a bedroom. And in that case, I'm going to a bed here and a bed here and then something in the middle of them both. So their beds will be here. Then you've got a huge space for playing. I'm probably going to get rid of this shelving unit, put something else there, like beanbag chairs or something. They've got books and some clothes over here. And then we come into the bomb site, which is the main bedroom at the moment. So eventually, probably after the summer, Lawrence and I are going to put what are they called? Conclave. It's because I'm watching about the Pope. We're going to put alcove wardrobes either side of the iron fireplace here. But this was in Orin's bedroom, this big chest of drawers. That was in Orin's bedroom, but I took it out because it's just not practical for a 3-year-old. However, I do think it looks good in here. So what I'm going to do for now, I'm going to put some of Jasper's clothes in here. So I've already started. We've got lots of vests, onesies for night time, out, so like dungarees, outfits and stuff like that. And yeah, and I'm going to keep them in this bedroom because this is where he spends most of his time when he's getting dressed and sleeping. When I actually get round to it, I want to properly plan his bedroom and get like clothes storage in his bedroom for his things. So right now it's just about what's more practical for our family, and sorting all of that was. So here was a little chest of drawers, a little one, which I'm actually going to use for the front door entranceway, and I'm going to keep plants on top of it, but also just like things that we're dumping by the front door at the moment. And current table that's by the front door was from IKEA, and it's actually a potting table. I've got a potting table now, which is so exciting to me for all my seedlings that I'm growing. So I'm going to quickly change some stuff around downstairs, which I'll show you. So by the front door, we've got this situation going on. Letters get dumped there. There's walkie-talkies, sunglasses, like muslins, batteries, scales, and all that jazz. So do you know what? I'm going to put it all in here. So this was the chest of drawers. This is a really nice mini chest of drawers. It's from IKEA. No, it's from Argos. But I think it's going to look really nice here. And feels like there's something crawling on me. I had one of these about an hour ago, the M&S cookies. I had to pop into M&S and get Orin a chocolate eclair because that's what he wanted. I am a treat mum, so like every now and then I'm like, what should we get for a treat? Like, you deserve a treat, we've had a big week. I like a Friday evening sweet treat. I have a dandelion tea. I'm just sorting out the clothes upstairs. Yeah, so as nice as those cookies are, they have made me feel really shaky. So I'm not sure I actually enjoy that feeling at all. Have you got your phone? You need to check the ring camera. The bed. Please, 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 please. Yes. Oh. It's like he knows. We've got a wriggler. Okay, I'll go up and get him. We've got an awake baby. As always, I go in there, give him cuddles, give him some milk, and he falls back to sleep. And he normally falls back to sleep in my arms, and there is just no way I can just give those cuddles up. So we just had half an hour just in bed, and I was just watching him sleep. Right, anyway, before I was actually sorting out all the washing. I feel like this table's looking good. It suits where it goes. This is a bit cluttered up here. We need to change that, but I like this table here. It goes. I haven't got much in there at the moment. What have I got? A couple of bits and a laptop bag, and then stuff like that. There's a plant there. This little house looks similar to our house. So anyway, upstairs, I was just in Oren's bedroom. There is something about a cat. There he is. A cat that finds clean laundry in this house. They just love sitting amongst the clean laundry. But I've got loads of laundry on Oren's bed at the moment because he's out at the moment. I have my phone set up and I was watching Epic Universe vlogs. I never really mentioned this, but I'm a massive theme park enthusiast. Growing up, we always went to Universal parks, Disney World parks. I was really, really lucky to visit them quite a lot. And yeah, I'm a massive enthusiast. So I love like watching people like go around theme parks. But obviously Epic Universe has just opened in Orlando. Lawrence and I are desperate to get to the theme parks, hopefully next year, fingers crossed. And yeah, I'm just watching the walkthroughs and stuff like that whilst I'm dealing with the laundry. So let's carry on doing that. Just reset everything. Yeah. Yeah. I've just reset everything. So put some teddies back in his little basket, books away, toy up there. This morning we were listening to his Yoto. I will link the Yoto. I think they're literally worth their weight in gold. They're so great. This morning we were listening to Things That Go, so it's like noises of different vehicles. And yeah, he's got his headphones as well, which are Bluetooth wireless. So yeah, all looking a bit fresher. Ready for when he's home. Soon, we're actually going to pick him up quite soon. I've just decided that I'm going to try and grow my own lemon tree. I've got lemons in the house, they've got to have seeds in them surely. So I think you germinate them. Oh! Silly mummy leaving shoes on the floor. I think you germinate them first, so I've got to put it in a towel, in like a warm towel in a warm area. Wet. Or do I just put it straight in soil? What do I do? I might just put it straight in soil and see if it starts sprouting, and then just try and grow my own lemon tree using a lemon from a supermarket. Honestly. Right, just potted the lemon seeds, so let's keep up to date with them, see how they do. Some of the roses, some of the climbing roses on part of the house are starting to bloom. It's actually nearly a year since Lawrence and I came and viewed this property, and we viewed it when the roses were out on the other half of the property and at the front. And I remember thinking, that is a postcard, like that's a postcard. and they've just started blooming. Dreaming. Looking like a 10-year-old boy right now. Love that for me. I've just popped to Aldi and I'm going to do a really quick Aldi haul, and then I'm going to make a picnic in the garden for me and my 3-year-old, nearly 4-year-old, whilst my baby naps. Literally got a couple of things because it's a hot day. We need to not be outside in the shops. But I'll quickly show you what I got. So first of all, I got these 2 green boxes, which is an amazing deal. They're pretty big. They were only £6. They've got wheels underneath and they come with lids. And I got 2, and they're going to be the memory boxes, for one for Orin, one for Jasper, because I'm always keeping things of theirs and the current situation is just not great. Yeah, so these 2 are going to be for Orin and Jasper. They're memory boxes and they've got wheels so they can go under the bed. A pack of buttermilk chicken tenders and a pack of hot and spicy chicken tenders. I'm making like a really nice fish risotto, but Lawrence doesn't like fish. So I got him some of these. Him and his friend are gonna eat some of that, and homemade chips and salad. We've got people coming over later. I've got tuna chunks in spring water. I've got some olives. I really fancy olives at the moment. I'm eating a lot of olives. I got 2 butters. I got 3 chicken satay skewers. These are so handy just to have in the fridge for little hands to snack on. I've got the most expensive kiwis ever. These are specially selected golden kiwis, and I'm just really craving kiwi at the moment. So I bought myself them. They work out at 50p per, because there's only 3 in there. There used to be 4 in these packs, but now there's only 3. A pop of beans, because we always need beans. I've got a chorizo ring, spicy. I'm going to make a chorizo pasta later this week. I've got some olive oil. I got myself this retro soda, dandelion and burdock, which I really fancied.
Let me show the camera my...
Oh my gosh, that's delicious. Sorry about that, my battery's just gone. But this drink, retro soda, dandelion and burdock, I'm using my phone by the way. Delicious. So nice. I kind of wish I got 2. Orin got a new Hot Wheels car, didn't you, honey? Bananas. We got seeded wraps, which Orin loves to snack on. We got naan bread, so we'll have a curry later this week. Guys, look at this. Sourdough breaded wild garlic and Jersey butter chicken Kiev, specially selected. Organic cucumber for snacking and for today's picnic. Salad potatoes. I'm going to make a potato salad for the fridge, because if you just keep it in a big bowl in the fridge, that'll be our like carbs this week on our side of dinners. And I'll put it in a big bowl for the fridge. I've got spring onion and things like that already. I've got some wholemeal pita breads. I'm still trying to like perfect my own pita breads. And I've got some red onions, because I'm going to make a tuna crunch for the fridge as well, which will be really easy to like throw on top of pasta, throw on top of sandwiches and stuff. Anyway, that was like the quickest, weirdest top-up shop, but I'm going to make a picnic in the garden now for me.